So a lot of you are probably asking, hey noob, why do you only record like 2 or 3 episodes at a time? It would probably be very beneficial for you to record more at once. And to that I say, go fuck yourself. I'm a busy man. I'm currently spending my wonderful Saturday night alone in my boxers, eating pudding, watching reruns of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, staring at my phone, hoping that maybe for just once in my life someone will text me and it won't be either to collect their debt or make sure that they actually do have the right number in my business ventures. It sounds like you really have your stuff together. Some of the people that come to Yamaku are pretty messed up in the first place. I don't understand. I don't know why I have this listexia going on. So you remember the track and field club, huh? Yep, been in it since I first arrived. Don't suppose you're friends with Emmy. Short, fast runner, no legs, talks like the governor of California. I don't think there are that many female track and field members. Haha, Emmy! Everyone knows about her, don't they? But nah, I tend to get on better with guys. So me and Emmy, we don't really talk much. Anyway, what about you? I don't really tend to get along well with guys, so I guess we can bone. You've been hanging around with Hanako and the blonde Amazon, though, right? Blonde Amazon. The Blamazon, if nothing else. I nod in response, without making too fine a point of things. And don't worry about it. As long as you've got some friends, you don't need to join a club. A loud whistling from the field attracts our attention. One of the players is on the ground, clutching his leg, and the others stop play to jog up to him, leaving Mickey grimacing. I don't know why, but in that font, that looks really strange. Ouch, that looks painful. That guy has really bad luck. And as she continues to look onto the field, I can't help but be reminded of her own injuries. Her left arm, ending in a stump rather than a hand, has been bandaged up for the entire time I've been at Yamaku, and her injury doesn't seem that new. She turns to talk to me again and catches me looking. Both of us sit in awkward silence, as she takes her bandaged arm and holds it to her lap with the other remaining hand. Sorry, I'm still a bit, It's fine, really. Her tone is light, but neither of us says anything afterwards. Every disabled student here has their own way of dealing with their problems, and some finding their conditions troublesome is only natural. I'm included among them, after all. The injured guy from the soccer game manages to get on his feet with some help, and ends up hobbling off the field with one arm over his shoulder and another for support. Probably just pulled a muscle if he can manage to walk. The whistle blows again, and the game continues once more with one less man on the field. Hanging out with Hanako and that other blonde girl. You keep some strange company. How so? It's just that Hanako's kinda... I don't know. Shy? No, it's not really that. She's hot. She's got some issues, I think, and can't really put it in a nice way. No, I don't think she's that kind of person, though. She's perfectly nice. It's just hard to deal with. It sounds like Mickey, or at least some of the other people in class, have tried to get closer to Hanako at some point, and it didn't go well. I think her judgment is rather harsh, given that everyone, not just those at Yamaku, have their own issues. Then again, I haven't known Hanako for that long, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was some stuff I didn't know about. I'll just take it as it comes. She's a nice person, and I think that should be all that matters. Mickey's eyes narrow a little and her smile spreads. You really like her, don't you? Mickey doesn't mince words. So, here comes the part where... Oh my god. Fuck! Like, I'm not a hit with the ladies. I'm a man's man. I'm a straight, clear-cut, logical thinker. Give me a Rubik's Cube and I will figure out 4 different ways to solve it, but if you make me watch even 10 minutes of The Notebook, I'll be pounding some beef in the back room. So now I need to decide if just being like, hey Hanako, I want a shit dig in your butt hotel is the right way to go, or if I need to play it cool. Fuck it, she's so hot. Okay, to be completely honest, yeah, I do. I'd appreciate if you don't like it, tell anyone. Hey, whoa, 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 you can trust me. There's no problems there. Are you ready? Here we go! To be honest, I think she's kind of cute. If you want to go for it, don't let me stop you. Thanks. She may say that, but she was just talking about Hanako having issues. Still, I want to hold myself to the words I said. Hanako's problems don't matter. I'll deal with anything that comes up because I want to help her by giving her a good, solid dickin'. If there's even the smallest possibility that I can pull Hanako out of her depression and seclusion, then I should work towards that no matter what. If she needs a prince, then I will be that symbol. Get it? As I think about the possibility of a relationship, I can see Mickey grinning at me while watching my face. I'm no doubt blushing, and looking away from her only makes me laugh. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. And every time I do, it makes me laugh. And every time I lull, it makes me laugh. Mickey gives off a different vibe from the other girls. Talking to her feels more like talking to a guy than a woman. Her saying she prefers male company doesn't help dispel that notion either. Glancing at my watch shows that lunch break is ending in only a few minutes. Time to start heading back to class. Lunch is about to end. Would you like to accompany me, milady? Yeah, we better. I pick myself off the grass and dust myself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. That's a good song. Wasn't that written by, like, Will Smith's wife or some shit? Anyway, offering a hand to help Mickey, because she... bare arms. Come to think of it, why aren't you wearing the normal girl's blouse? It's too hot and constricting. The boy's uniform's better anyway. She throws her arms around a bit to emphasize her point, which has the side effect of showing off one particular part of her body that would be extremely constricted by the blouse. The two of us start to walk back to the main building through the gardens, talking as we go. It sounds like you're settling in well, and that's a relief. I was pretty surprised to get a transfer student at this point in the year, considering exams are coming up. Don't remind me. Haha! Don't worry about them. Just cram it. You'll be fine. I do the same with my dildos. That doesn't sound like good advice. You might want to take it slow. She claps my shoulder a couple times and she grins. I brush it off a little bit though because I feel extremely weird having a big lumpy fleshy thing just on my shoulder. Oh, she uses that hand. Oh, never mind. You seem like a smart guy, and Mewtwo's taken to you all well already. You're like a hand in a glove. Now, to work out whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I still don't know what to make of this school. I've been here a few weeks already, and even I still feel dazed and confused. You'll get used to it. Just give it some time. It's only a high school. It's just like any other that you see in literally every other anime ever made. She makes it sound so simple, and yet I've never thought about it that way. To me, Yamaku symbolized a marked shift in my life. I was no longer normal, I was different. And I was educated with different people. And yet, I'm walking back to class and talking casually with a classmate during lunch after watching some other people play a soccer game. All perfectly normal. Maybe she has a point on the end of her wrist where her hand should be. Maybe I should just look at Hanako the same way. Everyone has their issues, and this is hardly something unique to Yamaku. After all, only high school, just like any other. As we continued to talk, I found myself smiling. Mickey and I are very different people in almost every way, but it feels good to have gotten to know another classmate a bit better. My god, we are just flying by fucking scenes now. What a joke. Do-do-do. Look at this photograph. As a light breeze blows the scent of an early summer around my head while I wait for Lily. Small white clouds litter the sky, breaking up the monotony of the blue. Xiao, are you there? Lily's voice lilts. Don't think I've ever heard that word. Yes, call me an idiot with the vocabulary of a 6th grader, but I don't know. Lilts? Keenan and Kel type shit. Lilts. as if it were the one and the same. I stopped gazing into the sky to examine Lily. With a peach off-the-shoulder sweater and tan ankle-length skirt, in addition to tan sandals, it's quite a nice sight. I have no fucking idea how she coordinated those colors in any way. Yeah, I'm over here, Lily, near the gate. No, the other gate. No, okay, that's the cafeteria. No, Lily? Oh, she tripped over a fucking rock again. Lily! I'm over here. Look, okay. No, you're back in the cafeteria. No, Lily, over here. This way. Follow my voice, Lily. There we go. Were you able to sneak away from Hanako? Yes. It's not uncommon for me to go out during the weekend, so I don't think she noticed anything suspicious. And that, she has someone she see... What? Oh no. Lily purses her lips as if maybe she shouldn't have continued. I find it a little hard to believe. Hanako's seeing someone. Really? No, it's just... Oh, thank fucking God! Oh. Oh. See, now I can yawn and relax because that was like ripping my dick off and fucking my intestines at the same time. That was intense. Well, that does actually make a lot of sense. She fucked up. Lily rubs her arms uncomfortably, and after one look at her troubled expression, I quickly move to change the topic away from Hanako. Huh? What was that noise? Yes? I was just wondering. You can get the city around on your own? Lily sighs at her consternation surrounding the topic of her blindness. I'm my own worst enemy sometimes. I can, yes. It's easier when I'm out with a friend or my sister, though. I wonder how Lily gets along with her sister. Being an only child, it's hard to admit. What? Huh? Oh, I'm the only child. I thought Lily was the only child, and we were getting into some paradoxical shit here. Right. Well then, the bus arrives in a few minutes, so we should probably get a move on. Indeed, it's been a long wait if we missed this one. With that, we set off for the bus stop on the hill. It's only a small distance from the school gate, so it's very convenient. It's a nice view up here, coming from the city. I never really got to see the scenery like this, let alone on a daily basis. This area is nice for me as well. Actually, I lied, it's not. I really wish I could fucking see what you're talking about. Lily's head perks up in a trademark gesture of hers, signifying that she's caught a sound. Oh, here comes the bus. I look down the road to see the bus trundling up the hill. Her hearing's quite a useful tool. The bus only takes a short while to reach the bus stop, forcing its way up the road, and within a minute we are on our way to the city. Walking around the city, I feel a distinct nostalgia. The smells, the traffic, the tall buildings. It's a lot like my native city, save for the raised walkways. It feels a little weird, walking around a city as casually as I would in the park, but with cars rushing around underneath me. As I'm busily pondering the engineering marvel that was in the raised walkway, I get a surprise. It takes a moment for me to realize that Lily has wrapped her arm around mine, extending her cane in front of her with the other hand. For a moment I'm startled, but then I manage to keep enough of a lid on it for Lily to not notice. Well, it's not the first time that Lily's relied on me for guidance. She's only held my sleeves cuffed before. It's logical that it would be easier for her to navigate the crowd in a complex area such as the city while securely linked. But I'm far from being used to this kind of contact as Lily is. Finally realizing the growing silence between us, Lily waits for me to get moving. I quickly kick my brain into gear. You know, you're blind.